Hi, I'm Dr. Angela Yeagley, and welcome to our weekly health booster. Today I want to talk about holiday stress. Of course, there are probably some of you that just, sail through this like a breeze. And if you do that, I want to hear from you because I want to know what you're doing. But most of us have, the stress is higher during the holidays, and because we're busy and we have a lot going on and we have a lot of additional tasks, even though they're fun tasks like shopping, but it's still extra stress. And so today I want to talk to you about, what are the things that I reach for to help, help myself, help people feel calmer during this time, relieve stress, and then also talk a little bit about diet and how you can help navigate these waters of extra sugar and fun treats. So starting out, some things that I like to reach for and recommend are immediate things that really kind of help people de-stress in the moment. They can also be used on kind of like a daily repeating basis throughout the day for kind of a longer term approach. But they're great for just like a quick go-to to help you all of a sudden feel, if you're feeling amped up, you're feeling anxiety, that to just calm in the moment. So one of the first things I like to talk about is one of my favorite deep breathing exercises called the Bock breath. And so all that is it's a breathing in for 4, holding that count for 4, and breathing out for 4, and doing that 4 times. And it's amazing, really. I would say try it right now. Like, it's incredible how all of a sudden you notice it's like your shoulders drop and you're like, oh, okay, all of a sudden all this oxygen is getting into your system. You're holding it, whereas when we're stressed, we tend to very shallow and upper chest breathe. So don't want to do that. So Bock breath. And then in addition to that, I like to have people reach for some very simple things, and these are over the counter. One thing is called Bock Rescue Remedy, and it's just an extract of flowers. It's going to sound ridiculous, but it's very, very safe for any age. It actually can be used in smaller kids. Of course, always run those things by your doctor, but just really calming. It's a liquid. You just put a 1 dropper full under your tongue, and to me it feels like a breath of fresh air. And along with that deep breathing exercise, that combination is fantastic. Another one I reach for, which this is going to kind of sound ridiculous, but is liquid catnip, believe it or not. In cats, it has a pheromone reaction. For us, it's extremely calming. So it's the same thing. You're looking for a tincture form. I find that is probably the quickest form to get it into your body where it has an effect. 1 to 2 dropperfuls, either under your tongue and swallow, or in a little bit of water, because it doesn't taste good. It's in the mint family, but it's pretty strong. And that also, it just it relaxes the muscles, it calms and slows the brain, but it does not put you in a place where you feel like you are compromised. You're still able to think and get your things done. You can still work, as well as drive, things like that. Another herb that is probably a little more gentle than catnip is passion flower. So that one as well. Again, the liquid forms of these, are going to be faster acting. There are pill versions, but again, it's going to take a little longer. So if you just find you're in that moment, you're in the middle of shopping, you're in the middle of a family event, and all of a sudden you find yourself, your mind racing of all the things you have to do, reach for your pocket, your purse, pull these out, do that with the deep breathing exercise. And it really can work wonders. The other thing I'd like to talk about is diet and surviving the holidays, just because we are basically assaulted with sugary treats and delightful things. And so one of my tricks through the holidays is, don't deprive yourself. Enjoy your parties but really go into it with moderation. And during the week when you're not having your parties or other events, to really keep it simple and clean. So you're looking at just like your light proteins, maybe small portions of meat, lots of vegetables, doing your broth, and basically if you're doing carbs, keeping them on the whole food scale, like your sweet potatoes and your yams, and in maybe avoiding rice, because that's quick sugar. So So, and then that really, I mean, it keeps you more level, and your body, your brain, your liver is all able to tolerate a little better the extra alcohol, you know, the extra sugar that are going to be coming those other days, you know. So it's just trying to create that balance. So thank you for joining me. Those are my quick tips. And actually, one other thing I did want to mention, that, you know, if for you it feels a little more like just a small amount of stress that's increased during the holidays, and for some people this is an extremely hard time. You know, they feel isolated, they feel lonely, and I want to let you know there are resources. You know, please reach out to us. You know, there are other groups, you know, your family doctor as well. There are a lot of things we can do to help support you during this time. So anyway, happy holidays. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.